This is the trail down to Short Sand Beach. Hadn't been down here before, so I thought I'd take a look. We're not to the beach yet, obviously. And had to get a picture of this. It's just amazing growth there. Okay, this is Short Sand Beach. I haven't walked down here before. It's really, really pretty. It's about 87 or 90 degrees back at home, and it's about 42 here. You can see there, maybe you see there out there, there's some people out there in the surf. Maybe you can see that. Should have a tripod, shouldn't I? And here we are down at beach level. And this is what Manzanita looks like in the sunshine. Okay, now we're overlooking Manzanita. Okay, now we're on the beach at Manzanita. It's pretty windy, a little chilly. We're in the low 60s, I believe. That's the hotel or motel I'm staying at right there. Beautiful day, just a little chilly. It's usually chilly here on the beach in Oregon. Okay, here on the beach in Manzanita. It's windy and in the low 60s, but it's beautiful. Lucky enough on a 2 days notice, it really surprised me. I was able to get a room there at that hotel. Somebody must have canceled. At any rate, beautiful day. Glad to be here on the beach. We're about half a mile would be north of the main downtown area. This is the Holland. The thing about it, beautiful place here. And we're about half a mile north of the main downtown of Manzanita, kind of in a upper crust part of the area here. Homes looking out over the Pacific. Main part of Manzanita down there. This stuff is called skunk cabbage. It's huge. You're probably looking at 4 or 5 feet tall there. It's called skunk cabbage. 4 or 5 feet tall. And you can see the size of these leaves on this skunk cabbage here. They're pretty big. And you can see the size of that skunk cabbage leaf there. And you can see the nice walkway they've built here. Probably a quarter of a mile from the road here. And this is the boardwalk they built here. Probably about a quarter of a mile from the road here. This is actually a wetlands the boardwalk goes through here, and that's why skunk cabbage and things like that thrive, as well as the trees. This boardwalk goes through a wetlands, and that's why the skunk cabbage and so forth thrives here, as well as the trees, of course. I've seen several places where the old growth was cut away by the loggers and then new trunks have grown out of it, and they're quite tall by now. And this is the big tree. I believe I read it was 47 feet in diameter and 154 feet tall. Supposedly one of the biggest cedars on the coast. I believe you can see the people to the left there to get a sense of scale. And this is the big tree. 47 feet in diameter, 154 feet tall. Okay, it's 50 feet in circumference, or 47 feet in circumference, not diameter. Pretty good size, though. That's the big tree, big cedar. See the people to the left for scale. More example of newer growth growing out of the cut down old growth. And see several examples of this. Looks like damage from recent winter storms. and a steam whistle in the background. Got an osprey nest up there. And the steam whistle in the background. We can get ferns growing in the trees. And this is Tillamook Bay. And this is Tillamook Bay. I don't think I've stopped to take a picture here before. Tillamook Bay. And this is Oceanside. It's less popular because it's so off the beaten path. I believe we're on the Cape Mears Loop out of Tillamook. There's a big haystack rock. Ah, there it is, kind of peeking through the fog. Maybe see it there. Huge rock. And then over here we have the housing and most of the town right there. And because it's off the beaten path, you don't see this beach very much. This is Oceanside. It's on the Cape Mears Loop out of Tillamook. I'm going to turn around so you can see the housing here. And that's pretty much the whole thing right there. I think I'll go slower. Let's see if we can get the town. And then once again the beach. There's a huge rock, like haystack right out there that just got obscured by the fog.